doing a video called the Alpha Male. I mean, yeah, I appreciate him getting on these bitch ass niggas and stuff, but it seems like he's angry with black women. He want to talk about, oh, I got a bad bitch at home. Obviously, she must not be of a bad bitch because every time you be doing your videos, you be seeing like an angry ass nigga. And I remember he said that Jay-Z, 50 Cent's an alpha male. I said, nigga, 50 Cent ain't no motherfucking alpha male. This the same nigga that's putting his baby mama business out on Front Street, calling black women bitches and shit. And he won't have nerve to talk about, yes. Well, some black women are bitches. I'm like, okay, well, since you want to go there with that, some of y'all niggas are bitches too. So, Angry Man, if you want to do a video response on what I said, bring it, bring it. Some of these niggas want to get on here and talk about, oh, these black women, they out here pass out their numbers at church. They out here having multiple kids by multiple dudes. Okay, they got niggas out here having a shitload of baby mamas. And y'all niggas not calling that shit out. Some of y'all niggas are the biggest fucking hoes out there, but nobody's fucking calling that shit out. And nigga, since you wanna go that way, you a sucker ass nigga for apologizing to that fucking bed wench. Since you wanna go there, my nigga, you wanna apologize to this fucking bed wench, but you still wanna call out these fucking bad wenches. Like, I feel like this, if you gonna go in on black women, go in on niggas too. Get on these niggas that's having multiple kids. And he talk about, if you all in your feelings of what about what I said, it must be true. No, I'm mad because I'm a woman. And to be honest, the reason why I'm upset because I'm tired of all this black gender war shit. Every time I turn on a YouTube video, it's black men going on and going in on black women going in on black men. Well, this shit needs to fucking stop. That's why I don't waste my time putting videos out every day no more because this shit is so fucking stressful. We are dying every fucking day and we still want to go at each fucking each other's necks. And I don't fucking care if black men get offended by what I said. I don't fucking care. It is what it is. I see I got 3 views. I'm about to get on my YouTube channel in a minute. Says black, black men, that's all they could do. Black, black men, all they do. Let me see who's live in my chat box. Hey, Melanin Queen, how are you? Hi, Jalen, how y'all doing? Matter of fact, I'm gonna see if I get my Google. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I get my Google Hangout open. Come on, I need this load. Be arguing with petty ass fucking niggas all fucking day. Hey Kimberly, how are you? I'm trying to get my Google Hangout open and shit so I can get some people on here. It's working. Yeah, I just don't appreciate him just dogging black women like that. Like he's not calling out. Like when I'll listen to these male bashers just calling, they're like, "Yeah, black women, they this and that." I'm like, why y'all not calling out these brothers? That's they make it seem like we the only way. I don't have kids. I don't have kids. I'm 28. I'm about to be 29 this December. I don't have children. Angry man too. Get the Google Hangout on here because I got my new thing and stuff on here and stuff. Can y'all hear me live on y'all computer and stuff? Hear each other live on the computer? Yeah. I mean, I hear Jalen on YouTube. No, I'm talking about on YouTube. Oh, yeah. You can look at the YouTube video. Give me a second. All right. Hopefully, it works pretty decent. Oh, okay. I see what you did. Okay, you got us looped into the video piece that's coming through on YouTube. Yeah, because I used to be able to do Google Hangouts on my YouTube channel, but it don't work no more. So I got this new thing on here. It's called streaming live and stuff. So I have to call you guys on Google Hangout. Yeah. That's what's up. So you guys can hear me just fine on YouTube. We can hear each other on YouTube. I'm gonna have to mute the Hangout real quick to see if I can hear on YouTube. Give me a second. Yeah, I'm about to do the same thing too. How the hell do I mute? Why the fuck did I hang it up? It's working okay? Yeah, yeah, I had to mute myself. No, I'm saying when you guys heard it on the YouTube channel, you guys can hear each other on YouTube and stuff. Yeah, we can hear each other. All right, that's all that matters. Yeah, the reason why I'm doing this hangout. Yeah, I mean, my bad. I don't know why I keep doing it. Yeah, the reason why I'm doing this hangout because, angry man, he just seemed like he angry all the time and stuff. He keeps saying that he an alpha male and all that stuff, but they make it seem like black women are the cause of everything. So they're like, oh yeah, black women are having multiple kids by multiple men. They got brothers out here doing the same thing too. Y'all not calling that out. Who's the brother that we talking about? I mean, like, who is it that his name is the Angry Man. The Angry Man. The Angry Man. Yes. Yeah, I mean, I watched some of the brothers' stuff before. You know, I'll be honest with you. I usually tend to not too much get caught up in the drama of who's to blame for what. And if you notice, there's a reason why I'm like that because we can sit here and make arguments for hours. Yeah. Both of us back and forth. You as the queen, me as king, right? You, my sister, me, your brother. We can argue back and forth about who's played the biggest role in this and that's why I want to get to the bottom of this. Because to be honest with you, Mark, I'm getting tired of this black gender war crap too. That's why I'm calling it out.
Yeah,
But
I
I feel
mean, to
like
be
this. But
honest,
I feel like this. If you gonna call out one section, you need to call out the other one too. But if not, but we don't need to be talking about this anyway because our people are dying. A pregnant black woman just got shot by the police today, and I ain't even bothered looking
yeah,
at the article because it was so depressing.
that's my thing, right? Sure, these are discussions, arguments we can have, but are they life and death at this point? No, I don't think so. And until we can address the real issues, our murders at the hands of the pale people in the streets, the mass incarceration complex, our disenfranchisement politically, our economic issues, our lack of a land base. I mean, we got a whole host of other shit that we could definitely be discussing and actually put some effort toward. Whether or not my sister thinks that I'm the hottest thing walking or necessarily like my mannerisms or my ways or I like hers, that that's some back burner shit for me. I love my sisters regardless of whether I might like any particular one of them individually or how they might do things, whatever the case may be. When I get a chance to discuss it with them individually, if there's a particular sister's way or mannerisms or whatever that I feel like I want to address, I can address it with her privately, offline, no drama, nobody's business but ours, right? I'm not with this public airing of all of our shit because black people continually do that, and you don't see the same shit with every other ethnicity. You don't see, Asian women up on YouTube talking about Asian men ain't shit, Asian men ain't shit, and Asian men talking about Asian women ain't shit, Asian women ain't shit. You don't see that, right? The only time you see that bullshit is with us,
Hell
and
yeah,
it's gotta stop.
we got to because this shit's getting petty. Like all this back and forth war and shit.
Yeah, I really ain't with it. About the murder of the young lady. Hey, you know where the Muckleshoot Reservation is. So do I. I've been to the Muckleshoot
I never
a
been there
bunch of
before.
times.
I never been
You
there
never been
before.
there?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, I've been to the Muckleshoot quite a few times. I used to live actually in Auburn, so Auburn is like right there next to the Muckleshoot Reservation and shit. And you know what I'm saying? I know how the motherfucking cops is over there in Auburn, and the cops that be up on the res too as well.
Seattle police is grimy
This
than the motherfucker. The Seattle police
Yeah,
and Lakewood police.
it's not. I mean, everybody thinks because that black people might live in Washington State, and Washington State is supposedly this liberal, state where white people supposed to be nicer. That shit don't happen to us up here, and there's nothing further from the truth than that. I mean, uh, you Queen, you live up here. I live up here. Another really popular YouTuber, Cynthia or Sin G, right?
Mm-hmm.
She lives up here. You see what I'm saying? And we can detail for hours all the fuckery that happens with black people up here in this so-called liberal state. Hell, to be honest, I much rather live in the motherfucking South. I like my races out in the open where I can see they punk ass
Me too.
rather than have all these smiling and skinning and grinning in your face pale people up here, but then behind your back you still a bunch of niggas. You know what I'm saying? So,
That's facts. You ain't never lying about that, brother. You ain't never lying about that.
but you know what though, Queen, I want to speak on this a little bit, if I may.
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna take over your hangout. I came to support you because you came to support me. You always support me in my hangouts. Whenever I have an opportunity to come and show you some love, you know I'm gonna show up. Um, But I wanted to speak a little bit on this because I I think now I'm probably gonna piss some people off with this one, but I think that this is a bit of a trap move for us, and I don't want us to get caught up. Right? I've been reading some information about the young lady who was shot and killed by the police, and it turns out now she's obviously melanated. I mean, anybody see any
She
pictures
look
of
like
her
Corinne
know
Gaines when I
that
saw
she's
her. When I saw her
that she's
picture, when I saw her picture, she look like Corinne Gaines.
Yeah, she looks like Korean. She looks like Sister Korean to me. So, but that said, I don't think she identifies as one of us, right? She grew up on the Muckleshoot reservation. Her adopted family, or not adopted family, but the family that she lives with is Muckleshoot. They native, right? She works for the Muckleshoot tribe, right, in their schools and stuff like that. Only Muckleshoot people can be hired to work with the Muckleshoot children in the schools and shit. So I'm thinking that while I'm not gonna sit here and say it wasn't fucking, or that it wasn't no bullshit, but I want to hold off because a lot of the time we'll see something like this and we will jump right on board with backing up the tragedy that happened. They wouldn't necessarily align with us or a part of us. And I'm not for wasting my outrage, wasting my efforts to, basically highlight a case of an individual who was killed by the police who wasn't one of us. I'm sorry. I just don't have time for nothing and nobody but black people at this point. I'm not carrying water for Indians. I'm not carrying water for Asians. I'm not carrying water for Latinos, whoever the fuck they are. I don't care about none of them. I focus on my people. And so, she got people on the reservation who got her back, who's making protests and shit like that. I'm gonna reserve myself to when I gather more facts and figure out just how to proceed. Right now, all we know is that she was involved in this shooting, right? And as details and shit progress, we'll learn more. Of course, we know that the standard narrative is gonna be straightforward, right? We already know the cops don't lie, and there's gonna be some other bullshit that go on. We respond. Our anger, our outrage, and stuff like that is warranted, but we need to be careful.
You woman had a mental problem too. Like you can't handle
You know,
like that's some fucking
we,
bullshit.
we need to stop calling motherfucking police to deal with our people.
That's what Kim
I
was
can't,
talking. That's
I,
what the True
I
Royal
can't
family talking
stress
about.
that shit enough. We getting dead when we call these motherfuckers for help.
I'd
I
rather
mean,
call some
motherfuckers
I'd rather call some
God.
Crips and Bloods to solve my fucking problems. Call some gang bang on the street to solve my problem than call them faggot ass cops.
Shit, motherfucker, I live here. Call me. You have some fuckery come on, happen. You call me.
Yeah, I
All
definitely
right,
got your
I'm
number.
already strapped. You already know that I'm down to handle the business. Do not call the motherfucking police. I beg you. No matter where you live,
You doing better.
get next to some people that are willing, that are armed, and are willing to defend your ass no matter what happens, and call them if some fuckery go down. If you call the police, you get what you got coming to you. Because at this point, they ain't giving two fucks about what happens to us when they come out. If we make anybody moves, we're having a mental episode or a mental break of some sort, and some shit go down. We the ones that end up dead, and they the ones left to tell the motherfucking story. I'm sick of it. We need to stop calling these motherfuckers to deal with our issues.
And you absolutely right. Like we can roll our eyes at the fucking police and we'll get fucking shot. Like that's how paranoid these bitches are. These white folks are on survival mode. True Royal Family told us so many times, stop calling the motherfucking police. If you gotta call some
Real
hood
talk.
niggas, do what you gotta do. Don't call no faggot ass cops. I stopped calling the fucking police. I'm like, fuck that shit. I ain't trying to get shot or get my people
Yeah.
shot.
I talked to Queen Kim about this shit a lot. And and she's absolutely spot on. You got to do. We, okay, people, we got to stop. We got to stop talking about being free of the pale people, and we need to start doing freedom. Right? There's a difference between seeking freedom and being free. Right? We sit here waiting for whatever reason I don't get. But we're sitting here waiting on the pale people to do something that then equals free for us. That shit is not gonna happen. If we're gonna be free, then we need to be free. We need to act as if we are our own autonomous, self-sufficient, self-supporting people. And until we start doing that shit in every area of people activity, every area, whether it's politically, economically, educationally, legally, sexually, in combat, whatever it takes, right? The areas of people activity, until we start doing freedom, we're
Yeah.
just sitting here spinning our wheels, family, and that's some bullshit.
Yeah, that's
Let
what we
me
need
ask
to
you
stop.
this
That's
question.
what that's what we
Go
need.
ahead, brother.
Oh, go ahead, Jalen. Go
Why
ahead.
why they haven't labeled the Ku Klux Klan as a terrorist group yet? I just want to know.
That's a good question, but may I ask you one in return?
Yeah.
Why do we give a fuck if they call them terrorists? We know they terrorists, right? Like, okay, if I come up to your house, right, Jay, if I'll come knock on your door, right, and you open the door, and I punch you in the face, and I run, right? Okay, and then I take off. I come back later, right? And you see me outside with a baseball bat beating down your fence, right? And then I split. And I come back later and I done set your bicycle or your car on fire. How do you need your neighbors to say, look at that terrorist motherfucker before you go, wait a minute, that's a terrorist son of a bitch who's up here harming me and mine and act accordingly, right? So the question is a good one, but it's not necessarily the salient question or the one that gets to the root of the matter. Why do we give a fuck if they label the KKK terrorists?
Thank
We
you.
know the motherfuckers is terrorists, so we should act accordingly. When we see them in their protests, in their marches, or at their meetings, we need to be whooping their motherfucking ass. It's as simple as that. And we don't need to wait for permission from the pale people to acknowledge them as a racial terrorist group before we deal with them directly ourselves.
Yeah, if we catch those Ku Klux Klan, those skinhead motherfuckers, now they can protest in their communities all they want to, but when they start coming in our communities protesting, that's when we need to start jumping on their motherfucking asses. You don't protest in our fucking communities. Get the fuck out. Why the fuck
I'm
is
gonna
you
tell
mad?
you something. I ain't letting them protest anywhere I find them. To me, the pale people that are trying to destroy us or imprison us or enslave us or keep us there, to me, they are no different than a disease, right? If I think I got a disease, I'm not gonna hesitate to go get some antibiotics and take care of business, right? Them motherfuckers is a disease to me and my people. So whenever I see them, wherever I see them, however I see them, I'm gonna deal. It's as simple as that. I don't give a fuck if they in their community, if they're in my community. I don't give a fuck if they that we have not acknowledged. None of us, I should say hardly any of us, has acknowledged. We are at war already with the pale people. But there's no waiting on a race war to happen. We've been in a race war with these motherfuckers in America since 1690. involve small unit tactics. We need to be rolling together in groups. Each person in the group has to have a role to play. Somebody needs to be watching out. Somebody needs to be looking in this direction. Somebody needs to be carrying, weaponry and means of communication. It's like a small military unit. That's how we need to be rolling through the streets when we get out our house.
Hell yeah. Exactly. We got to. So these motherfuckers is traveling in groups, so we need to start doing the same thing too.
I mean, these motherfuckers basically some cowards. Because if you notice, the fuckery only happens with them under two circumstances. One, when they arm, and it's enough of them over us. So the police never come at us one on one. You know, are our most vulnerable. If you notice, look at all the lynchings and shit that happened to us throughout history. It wasn't one white dude coming up and grabbing one black dude, dragging him to a tree, throwing a rope over a branch and hanging him. It was hundreds, sometimes thousands, sometimes tens of thousands of people participating in the murder of one of us. That's how we know they some coward motherfuckers. All right?
Exactly. You are absolutely right.
We need to stop acting like we losing because we not. If we were losing, we wouldn't be here and all the shit that we'd have been through with these motherfuckers. We would be done by now, and we not. We still here. We ain't losing.
Hell yeah, we not. Because white people are in
You know,
survival mode. They're on survival mode.
yeah, real talk. Survival mode.
White women
That's
ain't
where we
having
need to
babies
be.
like that no more either. I just found that out a couple months ago. White women ain't having babies like that.
And I'm just gonna keep it. I'm just gonna keep it. 100%. Um, on we have some beautiful people that are discussing issues that are relevant to us as a people, right? We got you, Miss K. We got the Queen Kim with the True Royal Family. We got Brother Jeff, beautiful, well spoken, erudite, magnificent black people who talk every day about our issues as a people. But here's the problem. We are not a people. We won't unify. I can guarantee you, Miss K, that the day we all come in together, regardless of gender, regardless of sexual identity or preferences, regardless of political preferences or whatever the case may be, regardless of social and economic class, and we identify melanin with just the sheer blackness of who we are, that day is the day the fuckery. The best believe that, and that is the one thing that the coons them faggots this, and those straight people that. They want to see us arguing about Christians this and Muslims that. Because as long as we doing that, we are not united. I don't have to agree with everything you do as a lifestyle or everything you are. The only thing that I need to concern myself when it comes to you, Miss K, is that melanin, baby. That's it. Is that blackness. That's the only thing that I need to be concerned about is defending and protecting and watching over your blackness. Period. The end.
That's right.
All
Oh
right?
yeah. Oh yeah,
We
Mark Black too. They had when I was watching a video on Tyrene mentioning them thugs attack ran over a Native American people. I'm like, dang.
yeah, I seen that shit. But here's the thing though, right? We see that and our heart bleeds for them. And this is one of the things I love about my people, but I hate about us at the same time. When we see injustice and we see tyranny, we see brutalization, tyrannization, no matter who's experiencing it, our hearts go out to them, and our first reaction is to side with them, right? To jump on their team and to fight for them, right? And that is a beautiful thing. That is a good thing. But it's a thing that has been used against us consistently. We always have everybody else's back, no matter the movement, no matter what it is that's going down. Black people are always in the forefront. But then when these people get a spot up, right, when they get an opportunity to get off from underneath or some changes come that makes their lives better and they could turn around and then support us, we hear fucking crickets. We don't hear them supporting us, right? We don't see them jumping up to defend us like we jumped up to defend them. And I'm saying that moving forward in 2016 and going on, until my people get our due, until we start getting some of the shit back that we are owed, I don't have nothing for nobody else. It's not that I don't have a heart. It's not that I don't feel this suffering and want to do something to help. But my house is on fire. So I need to put my shit out first before I can address anybody else's. And I think we need to start adopting that mind state. We can't be just jumping up and supporting everybody and their mama when some shit go down. If they ain't been on our team when we going through fuckery, then I don't have nothing for them when they going through it.
Exactly.
Man, I don't give a shit who they are. You know what I'm saying? I got nothing for them. When that shit happened in Orlando, you know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing against homosexual people. I'm not gay. I don't choose that lifestyle. I don't necessarily want it for myself. But if that's them, that's between them and God. I don't have shit to say on it. But did you see me changing my shit to, from the red, black, and green to rainbow flags and all that other bullshit? No. Because when shit goes down, stuff happens to us, where the fuck is the gay people supporting us? You don't even have black gays who will come out in support of their own people when fuckery occur. So why the hell should I be breaking my neck to support they shit or to have, empathy and compassion for them? I'm not gonna do it.
I feel you. I feel you, Mark.
You know, shit, Queen, I'm telling you, the time is getting short. And this is one thing I really appreciate that my sister Anjali actions with the pale people to a intimate partner domestic violence relationship, right? You all know how it goes down, right? Initially, it just starts out with a little argument. Oh, you didn't do this for me. You didn't do that for me. But then next thing you know, you're getting your ass whooped, right? And then after the ass whooping comes the gifts and the flowers and the nice words and all that other bullshit, right? Until you start thinking, hey, maybe that was just an isolated incident. Maybe they, and then what's worse is we start to blame ourselves. We say, well, if the pale people is right, if we didn't have so much crime in our community, or if we would get an education, and start speaking proper English and dressing better and wearing our hair differently and shit, we start actually identifying with the sick, twisted ass, made up, arbitrary ass needs of our abusers, right? Of our tyrannizers. And here's something. Unfortunately, in a lot of circumstances with intimate partner violence or domestic violence, same way with these to fight them back, because we may end up dead at the hands of those folks.
Right.
You understand me? So we ain't got the luxury to be sitting here trying to find justifications for their behavior or asking why all the time. Asking why will drive you the fuck nuts. Deal with the whys. Deal with the whats.
Yeah, and you absolutely right. And this is what I want to say and all that stuff, about, black on black crime. White supremacy is our abusive husband, basically.
Ain't it though?
Because every time we get
Preach.
abused and stuff, they want to give
Preach.
us, biscuits here, trinkets here. Here, baby, take this. I'm not gonna put my hands on you no more. I'm not gonna kill one of your own no more. And they still keep doing it. And to the white people that want to keep saying, y'all need to take care of the black on black crime. Every time I turn on Boys Walk-ins and shit, and Cynthia G, white folks commit crime against each other. They threaten to commit crimes against Muslims, Latinos, Native Americans and shit. But they want to worry about what the fuck we're doing. White folks are too busy worried about us because they don't want to address their fucking bullshit. That's why.
I'm gonna tell you. The fact is that at the end of the day, right, an abuser only understands one thing: force. Okay, you can, Jalen. So let's go back to our example that I used earlier. I go to Jalen's house and I hit him in the face. Now Jalen might be a peaceable brother, right? He may not want conflict. So he might come find me and he say, Brother Black, man, you didn't, why'd you come and hit me in the face, bro? I mean, we could talk about this shit, right? And Jalen can try to reason with me. Now, if he's capable of reasoning with me and we sit down together and we reason together and we come to an end of the conflict, cool. Okay? Jalen might say, hey, you know, Mark Black, I'm going to, tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and just step off and leave you alone. All right? I don't know what I did to make you angry, but I'm going to leave you the fuck alone. Okay? If you go your way, I go mine. If I go my way and he go his, then we cool. Conflict is ended. But if I keep coming at Jalen, there eventually has to come a point where Jalen says, you know what? I've tried talking to this motherfucker. I've tried staying away from this motherfucker. And he still comes and gets at me. I got to stop him. All the discussion, all the hemming and hawing needs to cease at that point, and Jalen needs to handle this business. Jalen, you feeling me on this, right?
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? So we've had almost 400 years in this country since 1619. It's 397 years of dealing with these motherfuckers, these devils in pale skin. We have tried reasoning with them. We've written beautiful narratives and rants and all this other stuff to explain what we're experiencing at their hands, trying to appeal to their moral conscience. We've done that. We've offered to go our own way. Let us do our own shit. Let us be our own people. We won't fuck with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Since y'all don't like us or don't want us around or whatever, just let us live where we live and mind our own business. We'll handle our own shit or whatever, and we'll leave y'all the fuck alone. We've tried that, and they still come fuck with us. When are we going to get to a point where we realize that we can't reason with them, we can't get away from them, so the only way out is for us to turn around and fight them motherfuckers? That's what I want to know.
Oh yeah, they had hit. They attacked this Indian man for no reason. Some them on white supremacy, but I two black. I guarantee you, if the roles reversed, it was two black dudes attacked a white dude. It'll be all over the news.
Yeah, we
Or
all over the news.
Latinos or Arabs.
That shit all over the fucking news. That's facts.
But I'm gonna tell you, sitting there waiting on them to publicize our shit. One of the beautiful things about the videos that we all decided to use. Some of us are on YouTube, me and Cheetah Baby Goddess, the Queen Kim, Sister Anjali. But then you got people on Facebook, people like Sean Scott, who I do collabos with every so often, and China Fox, and we got voices that are there on that forum. Then you got people, black people that are on Twitter, you know what I'm saying, who use that as their forum to expose different things, right? One of the beautiful things about this is that we are using their medium for our benefit for a change, right? They are short of shutting down Facebook. They can't stop us from speaking out on what topics we want to speak out on. Because if they shut down, Miss K, right? You know what I'm saying? They uh, they still got to deal with Mark Flat. If they shut down Mark Flat, they still got to deal with Jalen, right? And so on
They
and
already
so
shut
forth.
down my Miss K 1987 channel. That's why I opened up this channel. They can keep going to keep
Oh,
shutting down. All I'm gonna do is keep opening up another YouTube channel.
thank you. We like mushrooms. Shut us down. They could shut down my matter of fact, YouTube, I tell you what, shut my shit down. And I'll have a new channel up tomorrow saying the same shit. And there ain't a damn thing you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I love. They can't do shit to stop us. Right? So fuck their media. Fuck the news. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, why are we still getting news from them anyway? There are outlets all over the world that talk about issues that affect us directly in a way that honors us, that shows us that they are concerned about us. Look at channels like Al Jazeera. Look at channels like RT, based out of Russia, and other channels like that, where they talk about police brutality, and they don't talk about it from no American pale people's perspective. They talk about it from our perspective. Now, granted, do they have their own agendas? Yes, they do. But the enemy of my enemy can be a friend of mine if I use my psyche right, if I use my mentality right, and I strategize properly. I can use my enemy's enemy to help me in my fight. Russia is an enemy to America, so why aren't we talking more to Russians? Not to say the Russians give a fuck about us, but we can align um, where our interests align so that we can fight our enemies. You feel me? The Chinese don't necessarily give a fuck about black people, but if the Chinese think they can use us to get at America, why ain't we interfacing with the Chinese? You see what I'm saying? We need to think global. We need to think bigger than this sorry little punk ass country.
And this is what I want to say. We can't just let other races of people use us because they want to use us. We gotta use their ass to get what we want too. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you.
Somebody gotta get gut, and they gonna have to
Thank you.
get gut too. But I heard that. Remember when I was telling you when you hang out that the Philippines ain't fucking with America no more? They're teaming up with China, and now they start teaming up.
Yes.
Now if the Philippines and China starts teaming up with Korea, America is fucked.
Yes, absolutely, and not just Korea, because don't forget you got other economies and other nations there in Asia, like Thailand. Thailand is a vibrant and growing economy. You have a Singapore. Singapore is one of the strongest economies and one of the strongest countries in the world, right? You have Indonesia, you have Malaysia, you have all of these other nations that think about what would happen if they all started to align with China, and what would happen.
Hell yeah, it ain't right for us.
They're not ready. I'm Queen. You haven't said Nothing more true. They are not ready for us. You understand? See, you know what? When we look at the whole Nat Turner thing, right? Because Nat Turner now is a thing because the movie that Nate Parker did. So I wanted to talk about a little bit, if I could, a little bit of some lessons motherfuckers do on us on a daily basis. When it came down to crunch time and we started kicking their ass, they was not ready for us. They was not ready for us. Nat Turner and 70 other brothers got together and they kicked some motherfucking asses. Now, we can sit here argue whether they should have killed women and children and all this and that. And I suppose if you want to have that argument, you can
Fuck they
have it.
kill them white
But
babies and kill them white bitches too. They gotta die too. The white woman's more racist than the white man. She's the mother of that fucking white man. Kill that bitch
I'ma
too.
tell you, little baby slave masters grow up to be grown ass slave masters, and Nat Turner understood this. That's why there was no mercy. There was no mercy. Now that's not to say that I think it's the way he did it then should be the way we do it now. We got a lot more tools than Brother Nat Turner had. We got media outlets that can reach the entirety of the globe with just a click of a mouse button, right? We have weapons that we can use that Nat Turner wish he could have had his hands on. Can you imagine how much more effective his uprising could have been had Nat Turner had access to a slave Twitter or to a slave Facebook? If how much more effective his uprising could have been instead of he had access to swords and knives, if he had AK-47s and 9mm pistols.
Oh,
See what I'm saying?
and that Turner had all the weapons. He probably ended white supremacy.
Thank you. So if Nat Turner had access to what we have access to, the shit would have been on some next level shit. But we have access to all these weapons and these tools and refuse to use. That does not make the motherfucking sense to me.
Okay. Yeah, you right. Yep.
That don't make no goddamn sense. I am past tired of begging them, pleading with them, trying to emotionally manipulate them, trying to reason with them, trying to have education and discussions with them, and debates with them, and arguments with them. Fuck them. Period. That's it. Fuck them. The ones, because look, there's going to always be in this struggle pale people that are on the team. The ones that are on the team, fine. All the rest of the motherfuckers, fuck everything about them and the horse they roll in on. I can get listen. They could drop a nuclear bomb on this motherfucker tomorrow, and I won't even lose a minute of sleep. I promise you. I promise
Yeah,
you.
because
I will be.
the only people gonna be ready to hear about the nuclear is white folks. That terrorist attack. The white folks are scared in America. As soon as they found out about that terrorist attack, they were scared as shit. That shit was
What
crazy.
they though? And here's the thing. Okay, so tell me this: black people buying into conspiracy theories about the UN and martial law. As if you dumb niggas ain't been living under martial law for 397 motherfucking years. You think anything gonna change for us if martial law get instituted in this country tomorrow? Hell, for us it'll be business as usual. The only motherfuckers that got anything to be afraid of under a martial law scenario is the pale people. You think that if the economy collapsed tomorrow, that black people all of a sudden just gonna disappear off the face of the earth? Shit, we've been having to take a bowl of rice and a can of tuna and make a meal to feed a whole family since we've been here. We gonna survive. It's them motherfuckers that's got something to worry about. So why the hell we sitting here beating into this old Alex Jones, thing. And these don't even have to be the obvious suspects. I mean, Alex Jones, is an obvious suspect. He's definitely, a whiteism suspect, right? But let's talk about.
Nothing to do with your black ass. Y'all go ahead now. I'm
You
done.
know what? So you brought up Bill Clinton, so I guess that means it's time in the hangout to start talking about politics and shit, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead and do it because that's how I do, right? Now I
I got
got
bad news for Trump too. Trump rep allegations coming up against him and this porn star named Jessica Drake too.
I'm gonna tell you something. It has been my stance since I started talking about the election that's coming up here in November that whether it's Trump or Hillary, it won't make no difference. And it won't. I'm sorry to say it, black people. I wish I could be the one to tell you that, Hillary Clinton is the, second coming of the Mahdi. But no, she's not. That bitch is a snake. She has been a snake. She gonna continue to be a snake. Donald Trump, I actually, I actually considered voting for Donald Trump. Go ahead, y'all yell at me because I know y'all want to. I actually considered voting for Donald Trump. And I'll tell you why I actually considered voting for Donald Trump. Because I like my races out in the open where I can see them motherfuckers. You feel me? I don't, you know what? The more Trump talk, the happier I get. Because he make it clear to the motherfucker where he's staying. Right? Ain't no God with that fool. You already know that if Trump gets in office, black people ain't got shit coming. And if he can't fuck us out of whatever little bit we got left, he gonna fuck us out of whatever little bit we got left.
For the cool that's vote for Donald Trump, when Donald Trump gets in the White House and start fucking y'all over, y'all can't complain. Because y'all voted for his ass. I'm not talking about you, Mark. I'm talking about the coons. I'm talking about the coons that's still asleep.
No, I definitely feel you, sister. Now, here's the thing. When Hillary Clinton get into office, with overwhelming black support like she has right now, and we start getting, well, we still continue to get fucked 3 ways to Sunday, like we have been, I don't want to hear shit from nobody. All these motherfuckers that supported her ass and said, that she's gonna be doing this and doing that, but none of that shit happens, and it ain't gonna happen, right? I don't want to hear nothing from anybody. Now, I do have some predictions to make, so this way I'll go public with it so y'all can hold each other accountable. Here's a prediction. I do anticipate there being some movement either President Clinton or President Trump on criminal justice reform. And the reason why I say that is because now that you got heroin and methamphetamines just permeating every damn community in the country, they find themselves having to arrest too many of them. Now, this whole mass incarceration shit worked real well when it was nothing but niggas and snakes. But now that you start to arrest a bunch of white folks for the same crimes, that shit's gonna all of a sudden find a way to stop. They don't start looking more at legalization of different drugs. They don't start putting maybe some money towards treatment programs and drug prevention programs and shit like that. But one thing they gonna stop doing is stop giving these people these long ass sentences. Now, a lot of people still get, sentences in the joint. That ain't gonna change. But for the most part, we are gonna see some criminal justice reform. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is that I blame Black Lives Matter and I blame the coons on what's coming with this whole justice reform thing because just like they always do,
Mark,
right? If you're, yeah,
Mark, I am so glad you called up Black Lives Matter. You heard this female Black Panther called Elaine Brown?
yeah, I have.
She
I've heard
called
of Elaine Brown.
she called out she called out Black Lives Matter too. She said they number she said they number some plantation slaves, something like that. She basically
She said that that they had a plantation mentality,
yeah, that's what
and
she said.
not to speak for the sister, right? Because I don't know Elaine Brown, and I won't speak for her. But how I interpreted that was this: if you look at the Black Panther Party, what the Black Panther Party for self defense did was they recognized that there were some key essential needs that need to be met in our community. And rather than asking the pale people to stop hurting us, they stood up in defense. Now that's a different scenario than putting your hands up saying hands up, don't shoot, right? One is putting the onus on them to stop their behavior. The other tells us to change our behavior. And our behavior is what we can control. We can control how we react and how we respond to the efforts of the whitest to keep us imprisoned, enslaved, under control, keep stealing our resources, etc. When you look at the Black Panther Party, they instituted free breakfast programs and free meal programs. They instituted community clinics. They instituted schools for children, preschools for children and things like that. The plantation mentality says that the pale people need to give us something. The revolutionary mentality says that we're going to take what we need. And that is the difference. That is the difference between the Black Panther Party and groups like it and the Black Lives Matter movement. I mean, look at all these news reports that Black Lives Matter is getting all these millions of dollars in donations. You can go to Ferguson right now, right, where Black Lives Matter was supposed to have started. You could go to Ferguson right now and ask anybody living in Ferguson, what has Black Lives Matter done for the people of Ferguson? And you'll hear crickets. You see what I'm saying? So they're getting all these millions of dollars in grants and donations and this, that, and the other. But how much of that money is actually helping the people that are the victims of police brutality? Right? But meanwhile, D-Ray is getting elected to public office and shit, you know what I'm saying, in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? All of these other so-called leaders and representatives of the Black Lives Matter movement are having meetings with Hillary Clinton. That's when you saw that shit happening, that's when you should have knew the fix was in, that the fuckery was coming. You see what I'm saying? When we start sitting down at the table with these motherfuckers and we're not sitting there in a position of strength dictating the terms to them rather than them so-called negotiating with us, that's when you knew the fuckery was happening
And I'm
right
about to
there.
start
That's
speaking
all
up
you
for
needed
Black
to
Lives
know.
Matter because Black Lives Matter ain't shit, basically.
But they won't address black on black crime. They wouldn't do.
Shoot, Black Lives
You
Matter
know,
is not even speaking on on black crime. So
here's the thing, right? I'm waiting on Black Lives Matter, whoever the fuck they are, because right, it's supposedly a leaderless
because I heard a
movement.
lot of that.
Now,
I heard that movement's run by the gays anyway. So if it's run by the gays, I'm not standing with them motherfuckers. And that brother,
now here's the thing, right? I say that if it's all about feminism, gay rights, anti-discrimination against, groups like that and shit like that, I ain't with it either. Black Lives Matter for me is Black lives, period. If you're not discussing everything black, I don't want to fucking hear from you. I don't give a shit about feminism. I don't give a shit about gay rights. I don't give a shit about this motherfucker. Because I'm gonna tell you something. First of all, Black Lives Matter as far as when it comes to black women, is about their lives too. One of the things that I'm really sick of is this, for lack of a better way to say it, this constant push to try to demonize the sisters for various things. Now, do we all play a role in where we are as a people? Yes, we do. We brothers got some shit that we need to own up to, and the sisters got some shit they need to own up to. Okay? That being said, I have noticed lately that there's this crazy push, it seems like, to blame black women for everything, right? When Nate Parker's movie only made $7 million, its first weekend out, they blame black women for that. When Some old crazy shit happens on TV. It's black women to blame for that. And I will be honest with you, as a representative of our people from the other team, right, from the male side of the house, I have to say that there's a lot of dudes out here that look like bitches to me. I'm just gonna come out and straight out say it. There ain't no manhood in none of them. Because if black women are to blame for everything, that's me basically saying that black women have more power than me. That they the ones in charge, that they the bosses. And now, while I'm not a chauvinist, right, I respect black women's contributions to the struggle, to our people, to what they do. I don't look at no black woman as being, better than me or stronger than me. There ain't shit that I want to accomplish that a sister can prevent me from doing. Nothing. So why the hell am I blaming her if I don't accomplish my shit? I might need to tweak my plan, or I may need to get some stronger brothers, or I may need to incorporate more sisters to get some different ideas. But the focus is on me, not on them. What the hell is all with all this blaming the sisters shit? I don't get it.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, true that. But you know what though? I'm gonna tell you, part of that is on us, right? Because we could get out there just like they have been, and we could take Black Lives Matter and actually do something with it. But we would rather criticize than analyze and make a move. And that is our downfall because Black Lives Matter could gain some serious traction. But instead of us saying, you know what, we're not going to allow something this big, something this important to be co opted by special interest groups, we just simply let the special interest groups take it over. And then we wonder why, come at the end of the day, they firmly and fully ensconced in the halls of whiteism and we still fucked. If we don't like the way Black Lives Matter is operating, instead of criticizing these motherfuckers, why don't we just take it over? Why don't we just make Black Lives Matter? Why do we give a shit if the gay people and the lesbians and the woman haters and the feminists and all this other, and all this other bullshit gets involved? We can just tune their ass the fuck out. We can shut them down. We can come out to rallies where they're congregating on that bullshit, and we can say, y'all don't speak for us. We Black Lives Matter. We are the movement, and y'all don't speak for us. You see what I'm saying? I would love to see, that's what I'm saying, though, until we get organized, until we start actually unifying. I mean, shit, you still got shit going on like, what I'm saying, Sonetta having a debate with young Pharaoh who is pissed off at Polite, who's having a debate with this nigga, who's, beefing with this one, who's putting this one on blast, who's talking about this sister over here, who's then putting this motherfucker. I mean, really? Why? Why are we doing this stupid bullshit? First of all, if any one of us had all the answers, we'd be free right now. Y'all, right? If we all had the answers, if we all knew the fix for whiteism and to get our freedom, we would be free, right? We would be fucking free. So it don't matter how well spoken or how much your brother got the knowledge or the sister got the knowledge. She don't have it all. He don't have it all. We need to stop propping up our own little personal figureheads and then, co-signing it behind them. Look, I don't agree with everything Polite say or do, but when Polite say something that's truthful, I accept the truth. Not because it's Polite that said it, but because it's the truth. If Sinetta say something that's true, I may accept the truth. Not because it was Sinetta that said the truth. Oh, that, you know what I'm saying? That's my God right there. He said the truth. No, I respect the truth. Sinetta was the vehicle to bring me the truth, But Sinetta could go away, and the truth will still be the truth, right? And the same with Young Pharaoh and the brother, the elder of Rasane, or those of us who are fans and partisans of Ajali, or me, or you, or any of us YouTubers, Facebookers, all the answers. I want them to hear from Brother Jalen. I want them to hear from you, Miss K. I want them to hear from the True World family, from Queen Kim. I want my followers to be your followers too. And I want your followers to be my followers. And I want Jalen's followers to be my. I'm subscribed to my brother Jalen on his channel. And he subscribed to me. So when he puts out content, I can see his content and he can see mine. And he can come in anytime and say, hey, Brother Mark, let's do a collabo. And I'm going to be like, Jalen, I'm down, brother. Let's do it. I don't need to be having no debates with my brother Jalen. We ain't going to agree on everything. But you know what? It's my brother. And he got a part of the answer, and I got a part of the answer, and you got a part of the answer. And if we could we could bring all of our answers together to get the answer, and then start making some movements to get our black asses up out of the situation we in. Shit.
Yeah, speaking of which, they gonna call Nate Park. Some black people didn't support Nate Block Nate Parker because his wife wasn't black. I'm like, what they got to do with that?
You got me. You got me. I don't understand it. Like, look, everybody that's viewed my content knows my wife is white. And if anybody wanted to question my bona fides or check my receipts, feel fucking free. I'm down for my people 100 motherfucking percent all the way. And anybody that rides with me is gonna be the same way, or they can kick rocks. That is without a doubt. And my thing is this: if Nate Parker did a good work, which I think that the birth of a nation is definitely a good work, right? It's a means by which to put the story of one of our most esteemed, valuable ancestors before our eyes on the big screen, so that niggas that won't even pick up a damn book to read it can see the story and maybe be inspired by it. So it's a great work. You honestly think I give two bad fucks who Nate Parker is fucking? I don't give a damn. I don't. I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, I had to block some of these fake pro blacks on my channel too. I had to block one named Jarvis Bullies. He came on my page calling me a coon type, so I just went up here and blocked him.
You know what? I don't block really anybody on my channel. And I'll tell you why I don't block them. Because I want people to see these motherfuckers just for who and what they are. I figure it like this, Jalen, and you might not feel it this way, brother. And so if you don't, I totally understand. You do you. But I believe that my ideas stand on their own merit. Right? When I put something on my channel, that's me telling y'all based off of my experience, distilled wisdom through what I've been able to understand, research, gain, and so on and so forth. Now we can discuss it. We can debate about it. I even encourage it. I say, hey, hit me up in the comment section whether you agree or not. I want to hear from you, right? Because my ideas are either good ideas or they're shit ideas. But if I'm just preaching to myself and the people that like me, then I can't never be sure that my ideas will stand the test of time, right? So I don't block people. But with that said, I have come to a point where, if you notice, I'm not doing videos but maybe once a week. And I wanted to, I wanted to share this with Kay, because I didn't really get a chance to talk to you, Kay. I haven't talked to you since it's been a minute. You and me, we haven't chopped it up in a minute. So I know you was probably wondering if a brother was okay or if I fell off or whatever. No, I'm good. But what I am at this point though is I'm not for the bullshit. Okay, there's certain discussions and debates I'm not gonna have with nobody no more. Like I'm not gonna debate the existence of whiteism. That shit's a truth. If you can't see that, fuck you. I ain't got nothing to say. Right? I'm not gonna debate that we need to be fighting on every front, in every way, with every tool, with every resource, the pale people. If you ain't agreeing with that at this point, don't fucking talk to me. I ain't got nothing to say to you, right? So there's these key things that I used to talk about on my channel that I feel like that I don't want to talk about no more. That I don't want to keep rehashing because I don't feel like these are debates or arguments that we need to be having. These are core ideas, core understandings. If you can't accept these, then if you ain't agreeing with the brother you need to be listening to. You feel me?
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't block really anybody on. What'd you say, sister?
No, so I was listening. I hear you. My bad. I was moving around cooking and shit. I'm still
I
listening
ain't
though.
mad at you. Shit, I was over here fucking with my dinner when you hit me up with the hangout and shit. As a matter of fact, I'm probably gonna be getting off this motherfucker and finishing up my dinner here pretty soon. But you know, I had to get in some chopping because that's what a brother do best is getting in, getting it in.
Yeah, we've been on here
And
for like an hour too.
Yep. First of all, Queen, thank you again for coming to my last hangout. I was supposed to be doing a collabo with Sean. I guess he had a previous engagement or whatever the case may be, and it was cool. I hit him up and I said we'll do a collabo another time because he really wanted to discuss the 13th. But I appreciated you coming and just popping in and saying hi and everything. But if I'm gonna leave us with this. And Kay, you good. I'm gonna say this right out the gate. You good, sister, because you always trying to get us YouTubers together to come and do hangouts, to come and have discussions about different topics. So this isn't directed towards you, but to all the people who watch this who have a channel, please hit me up on the back end of my channel. Let's collabo. I'll do the video and make sure you get a copy of it that you can post on your channel, right? But follow me to be listening and following you too because they're going to get a different perspective, a different understanding that they can build together to make something great. You see what I'm saying? So Jalen, that invite's open to you, brother, as you well know. Queen Kim, I'm certain she's probably gonna hit brother up for a collabo because she's been trying to angle for something like that for a minute. But let's keep doing this. Let's these discussions like this not be the end. Let these be the beginning of a real organized movement here on YouTube of people that are on the same page, that are all about the advancement of the blackness, period. And with that, until I get to everybody again, love, peace, prosperity, and power, real power to our people.
All right, Jalen, I'm about to get off of here. All right, you guys. Oh, hey, Kevin, what's up? You want to get on here? Are you at work? I sent you an invite to the one with the glasses on. You have glasses on. I'm calling your thing right now.